In the heart of Africa, there is an ancient village steeped in tradition and mystery. Within this village lies a lush jungle teeming with exotic plants and animals. The jungle's embrace is both comforting and dangerous. Generations have passed down tales of a legendary tree hidden deep within the dense jungle. It is said that this tree bears fruit unlike any other, fruit that bestows upon its eater the gift of immortality. But the fruit's powers come at a terrible price. Among the villagers is a young man named Kofi, whose curiosity burns brighter than the midday sun. From a young age, he has been captivated by the stories of the legendary tree and the power it holds. Despite the warnings of the elders and the whispers of a curse that haunts the fruit, Kofi cannot resist the allure of adventure. He dreamed of being the one to partake of the fruit from the legendary tree. To be the one everybody in the village would talk about for generations to come. What an honor to have bestowed upon him. He was willing to take a risk if it meant being talked about forever. He threw caution to the wind and focused on the possibility of being immortal instead of the possibility of being cursed. Armed with nothing but determination and a sense of adventure, Kofi set out into the jungle, his heart pounding with excitement. The dense foliage closes in around him, alive with the sounds of unseen creatures lurking in the shadows. But Kofi presses on, his eyes fixed on the horizon and the promise of discovery that lies beyond. Days turn into weeks as Kofi traverses the untamed wilderness, facing dangers at every turn. From towering cliffs to raging rivers, he must navigate obstacles that would deter even the most seasoned explorer. But with each passing test, Kofi's resolve only grows stronger, fueling his determination to uncover the truth behind the legendary tree. He was committed to the challenge and possible threats that awaited in the lush jungle. As Kofi delves deeper into the jungle, he encounters dangers beyond his wildest imagination. Ferocious predators stalk him from the shadows, their eyes gleaming with hunger as they circle their prey. Torrential rains lash down from the heavens, threatening to wash away all trace of his passage. And yet, through it all, Kofi perseveres, driven by a relentless desire to succeed. But as he nears his destination, Kofi begins to question the wisdom of his journey. The stories of the curse that haunts the fruit weigh heavy on his mind, filling him with doubt and uncertainty. Is the promise of immortality worth the risk of eternal damnation? Or is it merely a fool's errand, destined to end in tragedy? His thoughts were annoyingly conflicting as he continued his trek deeper into the jungle. He knew he could not turn back. He had come so far and was close to reaching the forbidden fruit tree. Finally, after weeks of searching, Kofi stumbles upon the legendary tree hidden deep within the heart of the jungle. Its branches stretch toward the sky like gnarled fingers, heavy with fruit that glistens like precious jewels in the sunlight. And there, nestled among the leaves, hangs the object of Kofi's desire, the fruit of immortality. For a moment, Kofi is transfixed by the sight before him, his heart racing with excitement. But then, as if awakening from a dream, he remembers the warnings of the villagers and the stories of the curse that haunts the fruit. With a heavy heart, he reaches out to pluck the fruit from the tree, his hand trembling with uncertainty. His conflicting emotions present again. Overwhelmingly, he could not believe he was finally at the mysterious fruit tree. As Kofi gazes upon the fruit of immortality, he is overcome by a powerful temptation unlike anything he has ever known. Its sweet aroma fills his nostrils, intoxicating his senses and clouding his judgment. For a moment, he is tempted to take a bite and claim the power of immortality for himself. But then, like a bolt of lightning, the warnings of the villagers echo in his mind, reminding him of the dangers that lie ahead. With a newfound resolve, Kofi lowers his hand and steps away from the tree, his heart heavy with regret. He knows that the power of immortality comes with a price, one that he is not willing to pay. As Kofi turns his back on the legendary fruit and begins the long journey home, he is filled with a sense of peace unlike anything he has ever known. Though he may never possess the power of immortality, he realizes that true fulfillment lies not in the pursuit of eternal life, but in the embrace of the present moment. And so, with each step he takes, Kofi finds solace in the knowledge that he has made the right decision. For true immortality cannot be found in a fruit or any other earthly possession. It lies in the memories we leave behind, the lives we touch, and the legacy we create. As Kofi emerges from the jungle, he is greeted by the warm embrace of his village, his friends and family gathered around him with smiles of relief and joy. They listen intently as he recounts his adventures, hanging on his every word as if hearing a tale from a distant land. But when they ask if he found the legendary fruit, Kofi simply shakes his head and smiles, his heart lighter than it has been in weeks. For though he may not have achieved his original goal, he has gained something far more valuable: wisdom, courage, and the knowledge that true immortality lies not in the pursuit of eternal life, but in the embrace of the present moment. Years pass, and Kofi grows old surrounded by loved ones who cherish him for the wisdom he has gained and the lessons he has taught. Though his journey into the jungle may be nothing more than a distant memory, the legacy of his courage and humility lives on in the hearts of all who knew him. And as the sun sets on another day in the village, Kofi looks to the horizon with hope and gratitude for the gift of life.